Final game, probably not going to be playoff eligible teams, but Washington's 2-0, and Utah, believe it or not, is still playoff eligible at 0-1. Although, let's be honest, the long shot of Utah going and getting to the playoffs is so very unlikely. I feel like they'd put teams like Coastal Carolina, Marshall over them. Washington has been playing some phenomenal good football, and that Oregon State game, everyone was like, oh, they almost lost to Oregon State. Looking back on it, they beat Oregon State. Oregon State just upset Oregon this week, so, I mean, Oregon State has gotten progressively better, and Washington's looking like a pretty solid football team. The Huskies are sitting pretty. They're a good football team. Unfortunately, one of their games was canceled, and the Washington State matchup, I think. And they weren't able to make it up. They weren't able to schedule BYU, which, dang, BYU, that could have been a game you could have scheduled. I mean, but, the thing is, but the Huskies have looked fantastic this year. They've looked like Pac-12 contenders. And in my opinion, which would be the craziest Pac-12 matchup, but I think it is a possibility, the Washington-Colorado would be a fantastic game because both teams are teams that are not ranked in the AP Top 25, but I feel like should be, especially considering teams like my Texas Longhorns are in there, which, oh my God, how did we lose to Iowa State today? We had it in the bag. Ugh! So upsetting. But Washington's a great football team. The Utes have looked... Ugh. Now, I mean, I understand. I mean, I thought it was a possibility they would have been good, but they lost a lot of players, so that makes sense that they're bad. I mean, Utah, you don't get the consistent talent. It's like LSU last year. You had a whole bunch of players go into the NFL, so I understand why Utah's bad this year. But Washington's a good football team. They've been doing extremely well this year. Give me Washington win. They're favored by 7. I expect them to win more than 7 because I just think they're a better football team than USC, and USC crushed Utah. It's on ABC, by the way, if you want to watch this game. Probably the last important game of the week.